Okay, hi. I'm Erik van Wontergem from Monolith. I'm from Belgium. I lived a while in Berlin, but now I'm in Belgium again. I play some industrial. Yeah, that's the best to see it as a music style. I'm also like releasing my music mostly under Monolith with a Hands label, so that gives an idea, I think. Yeah. I think now I'm not sure. Some years ago, I played also with Monolith, also on the Waldbühne, and I also played with Dirk Evans as Absolute Body Control. We played the big stage here on the, but that's already pre-corona, so it's been a while. And 2 years ago, he was here on with his project Dive.
I saw
so
that.
it was pretty hardcore, heavy dancing there. Yeah, it's a really nice festival. It's amazing. Yeah, I became. It was just the interest of. I was born '63, so it's like there was a lot of when I was like 15, 16, was a lot of punk and hard rock, and then these electronic sounds started to come, and I was totally like in love how that music was made, and yes, both. I wanted to buy a synthesizer. It's not like nowadays that you just have everything under your laptop. It's just I just bought a keyboard and later on a drum machine. And I played first in a band, kind of Devo sound, like a full band, and several bands to try out. And then I found myself like doing. I met Dirk, and we were in this project Clinic, Absolute Controlled Clinical Maniacs, and made our first shows and made the first record. Was like, the begin 80s. Absolute Body Control started in 97, so it's like we're getting old.
So
the last 50 years in this scene is the EBM is a bit crazy that it stays like the base of the electronic sound in the black scene. It's like it stayed in a way very similar, like DAF or Nitzerep and Fronto Fortu were the main inspiration for most bands. So they start making this kind of sound. And I think on top came some, I don't know, some more commercial sounding, because EBM for me in the past was like portion control, was only like hard sequences with a really steady beat, electronic beat, and now is more melodies on top, let's say it, and more. But the show element is also more changed a lot, like with visuals and with like it's like kind of. How I say it, they put like when we, let's say 1990, 1980 was more, there was almost no drums on stage. Later on it became like a live thing that, it's a bit static. The electronic bands is only a keyboard guy and a singer. So, and then they start adding things like visuals, drummer. But musically, I think a lot of things didn't change so much. Probably, sadly, will more and more things sound the same, I think. Like, that's a big difference. Like in the past, let's say a Killing Joke or a Gary Newman or a Nitzerep, they just had different minds and different, they used different instruments, and that's the, so let's say the typical sound of a Gary Newman was his strings, And I didn't have that, so I didn't sound like a renew. I sound like I had a cheap version, so I sound like it's something completely different. But I had my own sound. And I think the problem now is that a lot of things more sound the same. Or they think, we also have this sound, we have the same plugin or the same program, and they are popular, so we also make it. I think, but who am I? Yeah, it's also not so important to be important for me.
Okay.
Like it's a kind of. I've always felt more comfortable in the studio. So I had, for example, like 20 years a mastering studio and producing a lot of bands, like almost 1,000 in the years. And this was my safe space, and I can do my thing. And of course, if you create a project or a band, you have to come out, and then you have to be on the stage and tour a bit. And it's a lot of fun, but it's not my main reason why I'm in music. Just because I liked this weird, it's my escape from the shitty world, or it's not all shitty, but it's like when I go in my music, I'm just in another universe or whatever. I'm in my own world, and I can enjoy it probably more than a lot of listeners. So, but there are. I get a lot of compliments, and I keep on doing things, and they still invite me. So okay, then. I think I must go again. We played with Body Control, but I forgot the name of the festival. And I again gonna tell the name Gary Newman, because it was for me when I was 16 years. It was like not my first record, but the first record I was trying to play the melodies with my one synthesizer. And I played with him a few years ago on a festival in Belgium, and I gave him my music, and he thanked me. It was like a special thing for me. And we went to the concert, and it was really intense in that moment. How the energy he brought, and the musicians and the drummer and the guitar and whatever the keyboard was like. I was so close because I was in front of the audience and went also had the privilege to go on the bühne, on the stage.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun. I was all around this concert, and it was like, okay, this is what I started 40 years ago doing this because of him, and I think that was
so close.
Yeah. But I saw, of course, like the first. Also to remember was the first concert ever I saw from Fronto for Two, of course, together with Blancmange. And Fronto for Two was not a headliner. They were playing, just starting. It was like I went for Blancmange, a UK band.
I know them.
It's like crazy. I love them. And then I have this Fronto for Two was playing before, so I was so impressed because they were like so aggressive. And yeah, Monolith is normally a thing in late night dark industrial clubs to go in a. The problem was I didn't fit in a way in the scene, also not in the industrial scene, not in the EBM scene, but I often play there, so there must be something. I had this one Disco Buddha track that was mainly played, like when I went to Mera Luna and you went to the camping, I heard my track, like between the tents was like a chill, like dance, and for some reason that was catchy and people love it. So yeah, what to expect? In the beginning, like 2000, when I started with this project, was like every concept was totally different. It was a bit difficult to build up audience. Today also I play like now they know more. It's like more techno industrial. But I brought my son. He's running around here, and it's maybe there is some up tempo. What is maybe too fast for the older generation now, but it's the next thing. So you must be open-minded, I think, and just try to get it in you and feel the music. Yeah, genau, true.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.